walk around in a bubble of sound. I see people everywhere, all looking down. We communicate through a touchscreen, checking our mail. We live in digital jail. Try to connect via Facebook, where all our friends compare what they do, what they even wear, showing our respect with a like or a smiley face. We are lost in cyberspace. My name is Haisam Al-Abdi. Welcome to the second edition of Artists in Bergen. Here we speak directly to the artist in an honest and comfortable way to present the hidden treasures that this artist has, and to let you get to know the person behind the art. Today's guest is Mr. Leslie Egerer. Welcome.
Hi.
Yes. First and foremost, I want to let the people get to know you. Me, by meeting you first time, I was so impressed because you are one of the hidden treasures in Bergen, and it is actually an honor to sit with you. Just by thinking of how many release you have, almost over 10 releases of albums and works that you have done.
Maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more. We're talking maybe above 13. The number just over 10 for me is impressive by itself.
Yeah.
So, and you say maybe more, so that's even more impressive, to be honest with you. With that being said, could you tell me a bit about the projects that you have worked with, and the effect of the songs on the mainstream, or on the listener outside?
Actually, the project, this project is already started when I was, I don't know, 12, 13, when I wrote my first song.
Imagine.
And now, circa 10 years ago, I just thought I start to sending out my songs out of the world, or not just in Bergen or Hungary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Hungary.
Yes.
And I started sending out, and I get a surprise because some days just coming back the emails and congratulations and fantastic, and they never heard like this before, other side of the Atlantic Ocean.
Indeed.
And of course I was surprised, and I sent it more and more, and suddenly it started being nominated in Hollywood Music Media Awards and International Songwriting Contest and everywhere. So I just get little bit more interesting, and this is the project what I call it project. I'm sending out and hoping maybe one day somebody will pick my music up and using like Sony Pictures or Columbia Pictures or whatever.
I hope they do, because you are very musical, by like you said, since you were 12.
I started when I was 6.
6. Well, you played the violin, if I right?
That is the picture.
That picture, indeed. So that was the start. If you play violin, to be honest with you, violin is a very difficult instrument to play.
It's difficult in the beginning.
Yeah, because it's very sensitive. It's a sensitive instrument,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So by that being said, since you were 6, you started. You told me, and this is a gift, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But it's a lot of practice.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes. Did the violin instrument help you to understand all other instruments?
Of course.
Yeah.
And after the violin, I started playing guitars and keyboards, and people sometimes asking me how many instruments I'm playing.
Yeah.
Because every instrument I just take, and after one day or some hours later I can play on it.
Yeah. So the violin is actually it made you stronger on other instruments, since it's in back to that it's too sensitive
Yes, of
instrument,
course.
right?
And not just because the violin, because I played in a symphony orchestra in 20 years in a Budapest Philharmonic.
Oh,
So that's why I have this sound around me, this
indeed.
symphony.
I like the sound of the songs that you,
Yeah.
and we will present them to our viewers, and so they can get to know your songs also. Let's talk a bit about you mentioned it, the Hollywood Media Music Awards, right? How many times were you nominated there, or that you can count?
I actually exactly I don't know, but I think it's 42 times.
Oh my God, that by itself is
It's 42 times.
yeah, that's a major.
The first
accomplishment.
you can say first 8 years. Then it was just nominated, and I was a little bit irritating because many times I was on the second place, and I said, "Who is the first one?" And when I checked who is the first, now I don't remember the name, but he was living in Los Angeles, and he had his own symphony orchestra, 80 people, and he already was working with the Columbia Pictures in 10 years.
Wow.
And after I was thinking, what I do here? How can I
I
go
understand.
over him? No way. And this happens sometimes.
You went over him at the end.
In
right?
the end,
Yeah.
I was, of course, I didn't stop, and now I was winning 13 times. So
Imagine. I want to know a little bit about what drives you to make music.
how can I say?
It's a difficult question.
It's a
What-
difficult
what is
question.
what is the source of every
It's
inspiration you have?
Okay, a simple words. This is my life.
Yes, yes.
So I can't live without music, and I think if I need to stop, I will die. So
I get it. Music is
Music
feelings.
is my life.
It's feelings, and
yeah,
feelings
it's
is
not
all
a job.
around us.
It's not a hobby. It's my life.
Indeed, and I can hear it when I listen to the music you have. That it's actually it comes from the inner you, like from inside. Some music you listen to is too digitalized, if I might call it that. But your music, even if you use digital instruments, you have feelings in those instruments because you surround them with this orchestric.
One way I can say, I make every kind of music. I make a mix.
Yes.
So I try to mix it, classical with the pop, with the rock, with the hip hop, whatever.
Yeah.
Because this mix makes some special sound.
Yeah, and do you feel that
And
the
the
sound of today's songs is it you have songs that are temporary for a certain period, and you have songs that you can listen to with maybe in 30 years you can listen to them with the same feelings that you listened like 30 years before. So you have temporary songs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that in these songs that comes out today? Is it many songs that has like solid ground standing on that we can listen to in 30 years with the same feelings?
I don't know what I say, because for me the today's music, what they're making today, is some kind of what is the right word? They sing it today, but tomorrow you don't remember the song.
Temporary. That is
Yeah.
like, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel. That's why I had to ask you that question.
So it's very, very,
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
Not often you hear a good song,
Mhm.
what is you can remember after 1 year
Indeed.
later.
Indeed. That takes it takes an artist to see that, not a listener, not just a listener. No offense to the listener. The listener is very important for us, but an artist can know the solid music and how to make it and how to leave like a mark in history with it. That's the thing, and you're one of those artists. That's why, again, I repeat, it's a pleasure sitting with you, and me and you are going to work with a song after.
Yes, we do.
Yes, so this is a major part in.
I hope it will be some specialty again.
I have good faith in it, actually.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to ask you one more thing, actually. Are you going to compete still in the future with these Media Music Awards in Hollywood?
I think I never will stop. So
very good, very good.
Why should I?
And that's what I'm saying. So yes, I you know what, Gregor?
Actually, I don't make it because of the money,
No.
because still I didn't get. Okay, I was winning one times for money too,
Mhm.
but it's more about the good feeling than I did it. So, but if coming one day and somebody pick up the music and they're using in a film or
if you
whatever,
get the right people around you that can promote you, and I think I don't think I know I will do my best to make more people listen to your projects, and so you can reach out to more people, and because you deserve it actually, with all these years, all this knowledge you have about music, because music is very big playground, to be honest with you.
yes,
And you have this knowledge about this, all these instruments you play, all these genres you go into and play with. That takes a gift, yeah. And we need more artists like you, actually. So I hope the new generation can learn a bit from artists like you, and yeah, this will be inspiring for me to work with you, just so you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can I ask you one more thing? I want to ask you about the song, this tribute you had to Whitney Houston, the Whitney song. Is it okay if we talk a bit about that song?
Yes.
You wrote the lyrics?
No, I wrote the music.
You wrote okay, that's very nice.
But
the lyrics was written by.
Lyrics was written by Kim Fairchild,
Mm-hmm.
and it was her idea. After Whitney died, and she came 1 year later, and she was asking me if we can make a song for tribute to Whitney Houston. And I was a little bit surprised, but I said I can try.
I know that
Oh, outside, nice.
Outside
Come on, actually.
I know that life was just a game, and you played it.
And I didn't know, when coming my friend, I didn't know, what shall I do now? Because if I'm playing, that is fake. Because I'm playing the guitar. I have to find something about with him. And I found one little clip with him, and
Yes. Oh, it's you in the background in the book. My man.
I said I can try. I tried, and it was a winning song in Hollywood.
It deserves actually more shine than it got, because the
But
idea.
here in Bergen, nobody interesting about.
That's what I'm saying, because we need to let that's the main purpose of the idea we have of artists in Bergen, is to reach out so people can understand that we have hidden treasures, like we call it, outside the Bergen, in the world. People listen to it and they get affected, and but here it's like you need to let people know. If you don't wake them up, they will still be asleep. Yeah?
Yeah.
You understand? So
But it's you find everywhere. It's not just here in Bergen, not just in Norway. It's in Hungary, and everywhere. You
Yes.
find this circle
Mm-hmm.
where they don't let you in.
Yeah, you
You
need
can
this
say.
golden ticket to get in, or you need to know somebody
Yeah.
that knows somebody that knows
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
But I don't think the listener is aware of that. So if the market is actually very open for this type of music and this type of ideas for music, such as Whitney's tribute. Also, I heard the song and I was thinking this from the lyrics to the music, all combined. It was so amazing, and I'm a bit sad that nobody heard that song. Should be made a
They
video.
heard a lot of people out in Norway,
Yeah,
but not
yeah,
in Norway.
Indeed. Yes, but yeah, I think you deserve more shine that you have got right now because of the power behind your music and the idea and the music, the whole orchestric feeling. This is something we lack in music today. I feel that's my personal opinion. So,
But it's not easy if you don't know the right people.
exactly. That we're going to work on that one. That piece is the easiest piece. And also, I have a question to you about really what brought you to Bergen, and how long have you been working in Bergen?
Oh, what? It's a very, very nice story, because I can start with back in Hungary. I was a quite known musician in Hungary. After the symphony orchestra, I became freelance. I made my own group, and actually I sold 96,000 LP. That time it was LP, not CD.
Yeah.
In Hungary. So I was a known people, and I had really good in Hungary. But my friend was out with a group here, and they played dance music here and there and everywhere. And the guitarist left the group. And after my friend started calling me, "Yeah, can you come out and play with us like a guitarist?" And I said, "I don't think I'm not interesting because I have everything in Hungary. But I can try, why not?" And I came out. And the first series, it was 11 months that played around in Norway,
Like
everywhere.
yeah.
And here in Bergen we played in Rubinen, and there was a girl. She was 21, and she was dancing in front of me. She was asking me if I want a beer.
Yeah.
And then we started
Amazing.
the fairy tale.
Amazing.
And after I just sitting here, still we are together. I'm here 30 years, since 89.
Beautiful.
1989.
That's beautiful. So it was actually love that brought you to Bergen.
Yes.
Yes, that was a very nice story. Thank you for sharing the story with us. I have another question for you. When I met you, we met in Ole. Yes. There was one artist that sang a song that you have had written, and you played the violin on that song. Could you?
This was my song too. It was a very special song again, because who usually write lyrics to me, this is Irene O'Neill from Krabattenes Theater group, and she wrote lyrics for one of my songs, and I called Tor Andresen. Tor Andresen came and he was singing in the song, and we sent it out to Hollywood, and again song was winning, and after when Irene had this concert in Ole, she was asking Roy if he could sing this song.
That was the guy with this.
Roy Vorland.
Yes, yeah, I remember.
And he was singing, but of course then I played the violin live, so it was the story about this.
That song is very nice also. That
Very special.
very special. I felt the power
Because
of the song.
if you're thinking, if you listen to the song, you think he's singing to a girl, but in the last line is coming out, he's singing it to a baby.
Indeed, that's it's a wonderful song.
Sweet
I
story.
heard it all the way to the backstage. We were sitting in the backstage, and I got like goosebumps by listening. And when you came out, because he had also very nice voice.
He has very nice voice.
At the end, he was like giving it the best. He went up so much in octave. I was like feeling it all the way in the backstage. So
I have these people around me.
very
I'm
good.
lucky because when I'm calling them and they coming and take the part of the project, and so if you see my website bergenmusic.com, there is Bergen Music Voices, and there
There you
Stor
have
Andreas and Kim Fairchild, Veslamö, Flugeberg, Roy Warland.
and soon Haisam
You name
also.
it. Yeah.
When I record
Yes.
on that. Yes, sir. You know what, Leslie? I feel like I could talk with you for many hours, maybe many days also. But I want to make it known that I'm sitting with one of the legends in Bergen, and I want to thank you for sharing some time with us speaking.
Yeah, if you can, if I can just show you this.
Yes, sir.
The highest prize what I get.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of it because it's the Academia Music
Academia,
Executive Awards.
Executive Awards.
Yeah.
People
But
don't
now
know.
I get it in this year in April.
People don't know
No.
things like this. This is the things we need to shed the lights on, because it is an honor to be a.
Now, most of the
An
people
artist
here
like
in
that.
Bergen they think it's joke,
Ah.
and but when I telling them, it's not really a joke, because I have been there 2 times in the red carpet, and I felt like a star, world star, and so it is not a joke.
No.
It's a real thing.
No, you are a star, and you will always be a star in my eyes, and that's why I'm trying to reflect what I see to the viewer and the listener
Thank you.
in Bergen, so they should know the artists that we have, and yeah, I'm very proud to be a part of some projects
And
now. in
I'm
the
very
future
glad
with you.
if you be a part of this
I will.
project.
I will. Thank you, Gregor.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Okay, nice one.
No problem.
I walk around in the bubble of sound. I see people everywhere, all looking down. We communicate through a touchscreen, checking our mail. We live in digital jail. Try to connect via Facebook, where all our friends compare what they do, what they eat and wear. Showing our respect for the like of a smiley face. We are lost in cyberspace. She's already in the chorus when I'm not feeling. Turn your machines and screen, find a real and warm.
Turn off your machines and your screens and find a real and warm embrace. Take your time, I'll give you some.
I was thinking if you make a
Turn off your machines and screen. I look around, even children are lost in the world full of tablets. The lines been crossed. We communicate with emojis. I really feel we all need to wake up and heal. Find a way back to the real emotions. The sweet simplicity of watching the ocean. Turn off your machines and screen. Find a real and warm embrace. Take your time out for a breathing space.
Life is short, so use it wise.